Hi, this is Graham Jeacocke. Now, as some of you might know, I'm a fan of tennis, and well, recently there's a player, Naomi Osaka, I think her name is, not really sure how you pronounce it. Anyway, she's she came out as being an introvert, and one of the ways people like that deal with issues is to wear headphones. And I've seen many people where I live wear headphones. So now I know what that might mean for those people. But here's the thing. I am an introvert myself. Now, I want to establish the differences in Naomi's lifestyle and my lifestyle. I believe that she does not believe in Jesus Christ. Because if she did believe in Jesus Christ, she would almost certainly have a understanding of the importance that Jesus plays on your ability to deal with the emotional issues that happen in any person's life. Okay? So, I am safely say that she is an unbeliever. Now, the point I'm trying to make is Naomi goes through life not having a solid foundation of what all these emotions actually represent, or what the purpose of these emotions are. So she's left to interpret them freely. And what do people do? Well, some go into their shell and others do what they choose to do. Now, I'm an introvert, as I said, but as some people know, I speak out on subjects that destroy the integrity of my human existence. I'll give you one short example. Supermarkets, off sales, pubs, they sell 60% proof alcohol, okay? And what we've learned is through this COVID problem, people care about the health of individuals. But do these supermarkets and off sales really care for your life when they sell you this legal drug? You know, when I went into my local supermarket, Aldi, they actually barred me for trying to protect the health of individuals. The local area manager said to me, Graham, you can't stop us selling alcohol because it is legal. And that is the argument they made. But isn't pornography legal? I'm sure the male members of Aldi have daughters. You know, if people like to say to others, do you want to go to the pub for a drink? Equally, a man can say to the daughters of members of Aldi staff, do you want to do a scene in porn? Because there's nothing wrong with it. It's legal. Now, how many husbands in Aldi would say, or rather fathers in Aldi would say, I don't want you to abuse my daughter. But you gave the argument that because it's legal, abuse doesn't exist. You see, pubs and supermarkets and off sales are a bit like Dr. Shipman. You know him. You remember him. He prescribed legal doses of legal drugs. And these unrighteous doctors or unrighteous barmaids or barmen or pub owners or employees of supermarkets who do their thing and contribute to the destruction of the human self. That is the getting back to the issue at hand. You see, Naomi, if she had the solid foundation of a belief in Jesus, would expose the problems in a direct manner. Because she has no authority of where emotions come from, she cannot deal with them in an authoritative way. Whereas a Christian can, because a Christian has demonstrated that emotions have a standard. They are subject to something. Whereas Naomi, when she has all these emotions, she has to put the burden of the emotions onto her frail little body. And the body cannot cope, because if the body, or the conscious part of the body, does not understand the purpose of being human, they will be totally lost. And that is why Naomi withdrew from the tournament, because she has looked at the human body and said, there's no real purpose to it. I don't know what to do. All I can say is I can't handle these issues. You see, I have the same issues as Naomi. The thing is, Naomi kept on saying that she didn't like answering reporters' questions because it made her doubt her abilities. Well, Naomi, I'm a musician, okay? And I'm not the greatest musician by any standard. But I have contributed far more to music than all the musicians. And my channel testifies to 8,000 uploads of neglected pieces of music. Now, I've had suicidal thoughts. I've had convincing moments in my life where I've looked at this work and said, am I really doing something worthwhile or appreciative? They've caused me to doubt. But I still am willing to interact with the public and the musicians and the establishments who don't offer their support, or they don't see how it affects me in my private life. So what do? I make the bold stance by the authority of Jesus to preach. Now, Naomi, I can only offer advice. First of all, you have to determine if being a human has a purpose. Because ultimately, a human can go down two different avenues. One, you can follow Jesus Christ. Or you can follow the lion of the wild. The lion rips apart a cheetah because that is life. That is all there is. You can have the opinion that it's wrong, but that has no ultimate authority, because I can prove it. 200 countries exist at this time. And how many countries offer the same advice on drugs? Why do people escape to certain countries? Where there is no standard, there is bleakness. So, Naomi, get to grips with who you are as a person. And the only way you can do that is going through the Bible. Anyway, enjoy yourselves.